Hello. So today we're going to be working on something that I am calling image sorter. So I have a problem, and I'm sure a lot of people have this problem, where um, I've got a lot of photos that I've collected over the years, um, different holidays, different things, just a lot of photos. And these photos, over the years, I've changed computers, I've had a bunch of different storage devices, and they've moved all over the place. So, what I've ended up with is a bit of a situation like this. Say you've got one folder where you've got all your photos, then you've got another folder where you've got potentially some of the same photos. So, here, got this photo that I took, this guy living his best life, wearing some kind of tuba while riding a scooter. Um, I have that in a separate directory here. It's got a different name, but it's the same photo. Um, this is obviously just a cut down version of the problem that I'm facing, where these duplicates will exist on um, different external hard drives or different computers even. They might exist on my phone, my computer. So trying to consolidate them and back them up in one place without having all these duplicates where they could have different names is a big problem that I'm facing. And I think a lot of people have the same problem. So let's see if we can build something to help solve this issue. So um, what I'm calling it here is just image sorter, not the most creative name, but um, it's going to get us started. So there's a few things that it needs to do. It needs to index a given directory so that we know what's in there. So if we have this um, this directory here, let's just say the everything is in this photos. So we've backed it all up to the same folder, but we have a bunch of duplicates in here. Um, we need to know what's here, and we need to scan all of these files and essentially create a hash of them so that we know that this file here and the other one with a different name, even though they're named differently, they are actually the same file. Um, so we can do this by um, opening the file, hashing it, and then the hash should be the same for both files because even though the name's different, all the contents of that file is the same. And then we store that hash in the DB. So we create a little database or something, and then the key for each file will be the hash. And if there are duplicates, we can record the different areas, sorry, the different directories where we've seen that file. So we'll essentially have an index of this directory here, this photos directory, in some kind of DB. What we're going to use, I'm not too sure yet. Maybe SQLite or something like that. And then we'll have a record of where this file exists in multiple locations potentially. So that's this first function here. So index the given directory so we know what's there. Scan it, hash each file, store this in a DB. Um, Another function is to print out the list of duplicates. So once we've got all of those indexed, we've got it in a DB, we can run through that index and print out all the records where there's multiple locations. So that's just a function to print out a list of duplicates. And then the final function here is a way to actually handle the duplicates. So which version do we keep? Um, so in that case, we can iterate through all the files with multiple locations and then just ask the user which one should we keep. Um, then we can go through, delete the other one. Um, Future improvements only do this for image files. I think to start with, we'll just scan for files. Um, we can add that as an improvement later. Um, Other potential future improvements could be some kind of fuzziness. You know, maybe you've got a photo that you've edited, so the cache is going to be different. It's going to be a different file, but it's essentially the same. It might have been edited, and you don't want to keep the old crappy version. You want to use the new edited version and only save that. Maybe we can look at a way of doing that. Can we do some kind of AI scanning to see what we have and filter out different files that way? All future things. I think for now, let's just keep it simple. So we'll start off right at the start here with this function, indexing the directory that we specify so that we know what's in there, and storing those hashed files, storing those hashes of the files in a DB with the location where we've seen those. So that's where we'll start. As we do this, we're going to learn Golang. So we'll do this in Go, and we'll use this as an opportunity to learn. So let's start from the start, assuming that there is zero Go knowledge. I have used Go before. I'm not an expert at all, so we'll start from the very beginning and use this as an opportunity to learn Go at the same time. Okay, let's get started. Just some words of warning. I don't have a lot of time to put these videos together, so they're going to be messy. They're going to be a lot of me just bumbling my way through it. So please stick with me, bear with me, cut me some slack, and if if you can, please leave helpful comments, because I kind of want this to be an interactive thing where people can contribute as well, make it a bit of a conversation. So yeah, if you are frustrated with the way that I'm doing things, then please, if you can, help out. Okay, let's get started.